Hey, what's up, classic TV fans? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the Addams Family, more specifically about Carolyn Jones, who played the excellent Morticia Addams. Now, before I begin the video, I do want to let you know that I am kicking off a challenge. This challenge is to reach 150,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. So I know I can do that with your help. So if you can hit that subscribe button, it would be so helpful. It's absolutely free to do so. It helps out so much. I know we could do it. It's ambitious, but if anyone could do it, the Rick9G family can. Along with John Astin, Carolyn Jones was an excellent Addams. She was amazing. She was not only intelligent, but the way she carried herself, she was graceful, she was quirky, mysterious and spooky, altogether ooky, all that stuff, but she was amazing. When you look at her though, you may think, well, she looked fairly normal. She looked not as crazy as everyone else. She didn't look crazy as Lurch did, or Cousin Nit, Uncle Fester, the others. But actually, she went through a lot of heartache to become Morticia Addams. Now, why? Well, I will tell you this. She had very early makeup calls. It was not unusual for her to be in the chair at 4 a.m. I can't even imagine what time she used to wake up. But yes, she had to be there that early. Why? Her makeup took 2 hours. They had to cake so much makeup on her face to give her that pale look, and they even contoured her face in different ways to give her that Morticia look, because although yes, she does look like Carolyn Jones, she doesn't look exactly the same, and that's due to the makeup. Now, Angelica Houston, who played Morticia in the movies, her makeup took 3 hours. Now, not only that, but there was also a bit of a struggle with her wig. Yes, she wore a wig, but I'll tell you what was special about it, as well as the dress she wore as Morticia. Now, that wig that she wore was to give her the impression that she had deep, dark black hair, and the wig was actually made of human hair, so it gave that realistic look to her and the character, which I think was very important. It brought some reality to the show in that sense, and she actually kept that wig in her bedroom of her normal home through the rest of her life. I think that's really fascinating. One of the reasons why she used the wig and didn't put all these chemicals in her hair and products to get herself to look like Morticia was because she suffered from severe asthma, and that often restricted her in many ways. She was very sadly a sick woman throughout most of her life, passing away at the age of 50, at the early age of 50. Now, that is why they were able to use the black wig made of human hair so that it wouldn't cause an allergic reaction. Now, let me know in the comments below, how many of you had a crush on Morticia Addams? I definitely did. She was gorgeous, and her dress made her look amazing. It was the signature thing that Morticia wore. Unfortunately, she was in pain whenever she wore that. It was so ridiculously tight that she could barely walk when it was on, even while she was filming scenes, and it would take her 20 minutes to essentially peel off that dress from her body after filming. That's how tight it was. Costume designers had to make a change early on after that, so they decided to sew some Velcro into the back of the dress to make it a little bit easier for her to open and allow for her to walk around in between takes. And you know what? That was well worth it because it looked good on screen and it provided her with additional comfort. I mentioned that Morticia was 50 when she passed away. She was actually 53, or in her 50s at 53, and she made arrangements before she passed away to donate her Morticia outfit and the wig to the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences before she died. Now, the University of California, Los Angeles, or LA, UCLA, later received a collection of scripts from the Addams family from her husband, or the widower, making sure that no one would forget her iconic role playing Morticia Addams. I wanted to give you a little bit of highlights into just what she went through to play this character and the love we have for Carolyn Jones playing Morticia, and she was so sweet. She was awesome, an angel to us, and someone that we really enjoyed watching and enjoyed her performances thoroughly. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for the support. I want to give you an advance thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for doing that. We'll see you next time, and don't forget, be hopeful. Thank you to everyone who supports me, especially my Diamond tier patrons: Vito L, David D, Sally N, Ricky, Citizen Kane 359, Kevin K, Greg S. Thank you as well to my new Gold tier patrons, Jennifer P and Scott F. To be listed here, check out the links below for my Patreon.